Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here, and I just ran into the wall. Welcome back to Eternia SMP, the best place on the planet to play Minecraft 1.16. And I hope I'm recording and sounding okay, because Windows updated all on its own when I told it not to and restarted, and I found my microphone settings to be set to 4800 instead of 44.1.1. So anyway, I think we sound okay. Hopefully you don't sound like a chipmunk. Okie dokie, we're wearing our gold today because we're going to go into the nether. No, we're not. Well, we are, sort of. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Is it raining outside or is it just a black glass? Everything looks good. We are going to experiment with some nether materials today. And then we are going to go into the nether. I'm going to show you my next project, and I'm going to do my project off camera. And then we'll come back in the same video, like we'll magically come back. What can you do with that? We'll come back and trying to concentrate at the same time, work out what the project was. Oh man, I want to redo this intro so bad I'm not going to. Let me try all that again. So we're going to go into the nether and I'm going to show you the project I'm going to do, and then we'll come back after a magical cut and the project will be done. What can you do with this? Warp block. Can you do anything with that? I gotta do some research. Anyway, what are we gonna do? First we're gonna play with a few things though in the overworld. And then we're gonna go into the nether. And I'm gonna show you my project. And then there'll be magic cut and the project will be done. That's the plan. So this recording is going to be over several days, if not even a week. I've been busy in the nether off camera. Check this out. Check this out. Look at that. I need 29 more pieces to make everything netherite, including armor and all tools that I can think of. There's probably something I haven't thought of. So anyway, let's go out here. I have been around this area at night. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a patrol spawning over there that's going to work its way down. Or the other spot is they come from over here and they work their way up and then they surprise me. All this is fenced in. So the patrol can't come over the hill unless they spawn on the hill, which I guess they could. But otherwise they're going to, well, I guess they could come from here too. We have to finish this. We're going to put in a security fence a la King Kong, and then they can't come through, and then they have to be forced down here where I can see them, or I guess, like I said, they could come up, start in the mountains, but on the hill, but I doubt it. And they could always come up here, but I don't want to put a fence over here. I don't want to block that off. Anyway, we're actually going to start by getting rid of this tree. I'm not going to worry about taking the podzol. Oh, something's biting my finger, like a mosquito or something. I'm not going to worry about taking the podzol because we already have a bunch, and what I have to do is just plant it on the ground if I want to use a decoration, or just plant one of these trees anywhere in the world and get a bunch of podzol. Oh, I meant to get the shear so I could take some leaf blocks, but off camera at some point I'm going to be grinding every tree type, fill up a single chest of wood logs, and then I'll shear all the leaves as well. So then we do have building projects around here, which we haven't done a whole lot of lately. I'll have everything, because remember, we're going to get rid of all the torches. Yep, everything will be lit up just fine, blah blah blah. You know the drill. You've been through this with me before. Those of you who are new, we just, use creative lighting so we can get rid of all, what is that, a horse? So we can get rid of all torches. I'm looking for patrols, because like I said, I have been awake at night inside doing things, and those patrols, it's the startle factor makes my adrenaline go, and because of my fibromyalgia, adrenaline is painful, so being startled is painful. That's why I'm not scared in the nether, because I'm not startled in the nether, because I'm expecting everything. So I'm trying to expect patrols. And Epona's been very gracious. She has taken the spawn rates down very, very low, and I think the only spawn in groups of 3, and once you kill one of them, they all go away anyway. Something like that. But still, when you look and boom, there's a guy staring at you with a banner over his head, it's startling for anybody. And we gotta get rid of all these errant animal spawns. I have sheep everywhere. Anyway, so what are we gonna do? We are going to try a few things here today. I did not bring enough of this with me for what I wanted to do. I guess I did. Never mind, because I'm going to go like this. Alright, so the plan is we're going to experiment. We got the mycelium down. There's a zombie pigman. That scared me. The adrenaline is flowing and it hurts. Ow. It's in my right arm and my back. Anywho, I think if you bone meal this, it spreads. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. And if you bone meal this, it spreads stuff on it. Oh my, it spread over here. Here's my question though. I think you need these to grow the giant mushroom, right? So how do you get more of the giant mushroom things? That I need to either look up. You can answer in the comments, but I recorded this way early July and you're watching this in late August. That's how far ahead I got. So you can answer in the comments, but I would have looked it up by then. See how we're getting all those things. That's not what I want. I want to know what you do when you run out of these things. Do you have to go back to the nether and just get a bunch more? Is that what happens? Or do they drop them? And how come there aren't any shroom lights? So do shroom lights not naturally spawn? That's why we're learning. That's why we're doing this together right now, to figure this out. Plus, I need as much of this block as I can get, because we're going to make hundreds of fences out of it for the project I'm going to show you in the nether. Do those despawn? Those don't despawn, do they? I don't think they did. So if I take... Okay, let's see here. So... Sorry, I'm on edge. I hate being on edge. I can't wait to have my entire base secure so I don't have to be on edge. To secure it, we need to build a fence there, a tall one, and then do something with this, and then do something else. It'll be a while. Okay, so those don't despawn. So I gotta go get my hoe. And I'm just wondering, where's my hoe? It says hoe. I'm wondering then, first, what can you do with those blocks? Or are they just decorative at this point in the game? Secondly, how do you get more of those fungus so you can make more of these? Because I'm going to run out really fast. And I don't want to go into the nether and take every single fungus that I find. Because eventually, being this is a permanent server, we're going to run out. I know there's probably a million of them, but in the part of the nether where we're getting this stuff from, if you remember a couple episodes back, we can deplete that. I mean, I guess we would just deplete that and then go to another one of these and deplete that one. I mean, our nether border is a bazillion blocks, so I guess it would take forever to deplete it, but in theory it could be depleted, and I don't want to deplete resources of any kind. Can I smelt them and get something out of it? Can I cook it? You know what I mean? Let's try that once. Again, I could look this up in the wiki and then make a cut and say, I learned, but let's just figure this out. So I know how to make the nylium spread. I know how to grow the giant fungus, they call it. Although I call it a warped tree. I know that's not what it is. But what I'm just wondering is if you put these down, I guess we can do this. Let's search fungus. Fungus. Fungus on a stick. But how do you craft the fungus? Or don't you? If you could put it in here, it would have said so, right? Yeah, can't put anything in there. This obviously won't work either, right? If it doesn't work in the oven, it's not going to work in these. Okay, can you cut it? What do you do with warp lock? I mean, there's nothing in the recipe book, right? It must just be decorative. Alright, well, I only have 20 of these things, so I guess we're going to deplete all 20 of them. Because I need... And it can only be on that, right? It can't be on that, right? It has to be on this. I'm going to deplete all 20 of them because I need as much of the resources I can get. I'm learning something today, and I'm not exactly thrilled with what I'm learning here. Like I said, I don't want to have to go into the nether and take... Oh, there's a shroom light. I don't want to go into the nether and have to deplete the entire nether of... I'm sorry, I'm looking for patrols because it freaking makes me mad. Even though they can't hurt me. I mean, I could stand there and take a million shots, but it's just the startle factor, like I said. I don't want to go back to the warp forest and take every single one of those mushroom things. Or do they grow back if I hang out there for a while? What if I shear these? No, nothing. Nothing. You know what I mean? Like if I go back and just hang out and stand there for a while, will they regrow? I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. Oh well, whatever. Enough blabbing about it. Let me get a bunch of these trees. And then we'll go into the nether and I'll show you what the project is. And then another day I will show you the finished... Well, in real life I'll show you the finished product. Product? Whatever. Let's just get this done. Wow, there's like a gazillion shroom lights in this one. That's cool. I also realized I could do this inside. These will grow inside, I'm pretty sure, if I'm worried about like being snuck up on by patrols, but I don't know if I really have room in my mountain house really, so we're just gonna keep doing this out here. Alright, so after this one, because of the time I have in real life, I'm actually running out of real life time, I'm going to just make some fences, bring you into the nether, and show you what the project is, and then just grind some more of these things off camera. I only got 54. Of course, I need way more than that, but this will be enough to show you what we're doing. So let's get... What was that? Nothing. Jeez. Alright, so let's get this put away, and I'm going to keep you with me when I do this, because we do extreme style, warp, forest, block, 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 shroom light, those things, that stuff, and that should have stayed out there. Whatever. Empty, empty. What else can I do here? Hey, Nursing Geek. She might know the answer to my question. She might know the answer. Okay, so we got this, we got that. We can put all that stuff away. And then we need, oh, let's see. An auto farm. Really? I'm going to need a bunch of it, and I don't want to deplete the nether resources. Interesting. If you bone meal the warp nylium, you get fungus root. Interesting. Okay, so I was right. You do just bone meal it, the nylium, and you get the stuff. Why wasn't it working for me? I don't know. Whoops. I will figure it out later. Maybe my space wasn't big enough. Maybe it wasn't big enough. Okay. Let's return these shears where they belong, because it's bugging me that it's in there. Okay, maybe I just need more, a bigger space. Perhaps. Perhaps. Do I need to feed you guys? I really should feed you guys and harvest you guys, but I really don't have the time right now. See, if I can get this secured, I'll be a lot more relaxed. I should really put this higher up on my priority list. Secure this with the fence. And I really don't care what happens up there. I can see them coming, because they can't really come down. They take them forever to figure it out. You have to clear what was bone meal before. Like, if there were roots already, then, well, yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so where were we? We are going to make all of these into that. Now, you make fences the same way, I assume. Yes. There aren't gates, are there? I don't think so, but maybe there are. Well, there are gates. But we're going to get more sticks here. So 48, we need way more than 48. So anyway, like I said, I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. And then you'll get an idea for what we're doing. So let me just get this stuff sorted out here and discuss this with Nursing Geek, and I'll be back with you in a little bit. Alright, just use a stone cutter for some walls and some bricks. And there's one more thing I guess I could grab, just so you get a full idea here. Let's take smooth stone 2. We have 2 left. I know I have more than that. There we go. I know I made some more. Now that I have Silk Touch, I can mine some regular stone instead of having to cook my cobble to make these. I did not mean to make that many at once. That's just how it goes sometimes. And we'll put that away for now. Alright, we're ready to go into the nether, I think. And it's just Nursing Geeky with us. And she assured me if I just keep going for it, I will get fungus. So I will make that plot bigger. Also so I can grind more than one tree at a time. And secure that thing so I'm less freaked out. Do I need the night? I'm going into the nether, so it doesn't matter. Alright, we take the potion when we get in, and that piglin is gone. We still have gold on, right? Yep. We don't have that much fire potion, but we don't need it because of what we're doing. So you better not try to sleep. Took me a second to get that. Come on. Go down the ladder. Seriously? There we go. Alright, first of all, we stop here at main level, see if there's any magma cubes to farm, and there aren't any. So now we're going to go down here. I'm going to show you what's going on. Here's the next level. Oh, she's telling me I don't have to do the... Yeah. She was telling me about you don't have to do the farming. Oh, I came here earlier off camera. There's a big magma cube right there. So here we go. So this is going to be our magma cube fighting area. And it's going to be safe. So we can sit and fight these guys all we want and get their creamy balls all we want. And I can't believe there aren't any right now. Because every time I come down here, there's like 5 really, really huge ones waiting for me. And I just can't believe they're not, whoops, they're not here waiting yet. So we're not going to do this all on the camera. What I'm just doing is giving you some of this lava to show you something here. I'm just taking it all as I go. Okay, so thank you. Give me that. Thank you. And let's just fill you while I'm at it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. First of all, this... I'm going to do... I have a method I'm going to do this too. So this is going to be all... There's a big one. So this is all going to be a stone wall on both sides. You already know that. That's not a secret. We talked about that already. Right? The pathways are going to be stone walls where there's a bridge. And I was thinking of making this 3 wide, but I think I'm just going to bring it down to 1 wide. And then this will all be cleaned out and taken care of so it's all safe. And I'll probably cut that back. And then I was thinking of even getting rid of all this just to make it a little scarier looking, even though it isn't, because, you know, we have walls here and you cannot jump over the walls, right? No, see. So I can go in here and take all this out so it looks scarier than it really is, right? I might do that. So I'm going to start by putting a wall around this entire thing so that I can't fall off when I'm building it. So then, this level, I guess, maybe I'll raise this actually. You get the idea. I might just raise this whole thing and then we step down later. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That's for me to worry about. Then this whole thing is coming down to this level, which is why I was getting rid of that lava there. So this is all going to come down. Now it's going to be scary, kind of, except with fire resistance. It's just lava down there, so if I have fire resistance, I'll be fine. Oh, they're gassed. I didn't think about the gas problem. So then what we're going to do is we're going to put a fence around this area. Gosh, I really want to come down. I want to come all the way down. Screw it. We're coming all the way down. This, we can walk through here, can't we? Yep, so I got to do something about that. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, the plan is to put a fence around it right away. Okay, so that I can't accidentally fall off as I'm building, right? And I'm going to follow the original contours. I'm going to go around, put a fence around as I'm building. That way if a magma block comes up behind me, you know, we're not going to have a problem. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can lower this whole thing because I can make one more of that. And this is all going to be glass, remember. It's going to be all green glass. There's one coming up there. So anyway, I am not having a great conversation, am I, right now? Because I'm blabbing. Stuff can come off there and get me too. Anyway, the whole point is, good grief, this is going to be our flat fighting area to fight these guys. See, he's going to jump down because he don't take fall damage. So he's going to come down. And he missed. Anyway, that's going to happen a lot, right? I might even build this out so they can land on me. We'll see. This is going to be our Magma block fighting arena. It's going to be flat down to this level. And my plan is to put the fence around right away before I do anything else, so that if a Magma block comes up behind me, in fact, I'm going to hide in here, they can't push me off, right? Because you can't jump over this, right? I don't think. Right, I don't have any jump beacons or anything like we did on the other server where people jump over the fence. So that's my game plan. This is going to change. This is, in fact, you know, you can always do this thing where you put them on top, right, like this. So you can't, see, that's the trick for that. Can't jump over it, I don't think. I always think you can, even though I know you can't. Can't jump over it, etc., 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 whatever. Okay, see, now it's totally safe. That's how I'm going to do this. That's the whole point of the start of this episode. The other part is, what's going to happen underneath is we're just going to do this. I'm going to go through and we're going to put bricks under the edge. So again, it looks very pretty, right? This will all be bricked out. That scared me, even though I know it's not dangerous. It still freaks me out. I'm going to test this with fire resistance potion forever and ever. Can you even do this? I don't think you can do that. Nope. See, I'm so worried that you can run and jump. You can't, right? I don't think you can. Run and jump? Nope. Okay. Run and jump? Nope. You get the idea. So we're going to have stone brick walls where there's a bridge. I'm going to make that look scarier. The edges is going to be stone brick. So I'm going to go through and make it all stone brick. It's going to be stone brick under here. Like this. We're going to have a fence around it. I'm going to do something differently with this because that's ugly as all so get out. I'm going to change that, but I'll figure something out. I'm going to put the fence around first. So when these guys show up, they don't knock me off when I'm doing the rest of it. Because what's going to happen with the rest of it, I need more basalt to show you because I didn't bring all the right materials to show you here. Let's just do this for a second and wait for them to drop on my head because they can. And this is what's going to happen. So the rest of it then is going to be a pattern of, what do I have left on my deal? A minute. Let's take this now just in case I get knocked off. I gotta make more potions too. But the whole reason why we're gonna farm this out is, you know, because I need more Magma cream to make more potions. So the arena area, I don't know if there's gonna be a pattern or anything, but it's going to be some type of pattern-ish type thing, or maybe random, of polished basalt and polished blackstone. And see, this is why I have my potions in case, so they can't knock me down. And if they do knock me down, it won't hurt, right? And I have a hole in my floor back there, so I better be careful. I don't know if there's going to be a pattern. I haven't decided. This is what it's going to be. These two materials with bricks on the outside and fences on the outside. That's why we have to mine all those fungus tree things. Alrighty, so I'm going to put the border around first so I don't get knocked off. This has to change, but that's just for demonstration. And then the last thing to show you is that the main path, however, as previously discussed, that has to go away. The main path, as previously discussed, is going to be probably lower slabs still. I don't know, I just like the idea of lower slabs because they don't use lower slabs very often. It'll be lower slabs. Okay. Any pathway stuff will be lower slabs like this, and then we'll be able to see it from the underside as well if anybody's under there for whatever crazy reason. And again, this is all going to be brought down a level, so I don't care about it looking funny at the moment. We need a torch so I can see what I'm doing. So anyway, you get the idea, and then I'll get more supplies so that we'll have another ladder piece here, which means this actually will step up like that, and then there'll be a ladder there, right? And it's going to be all glass. Green glass. Oh, see, there's nothing. See, you get the idea, right? This is why we're doing this. I better get a shield up for this guy, huh? Because they can do a lot of damage. Or does the shield even work? Did that shield even work? Come on, dudes. Oh, at least give me some magma. There we go. You better give me your creamy balls. There's two of them. Why did it sound like a creeper going off? Did you hear that? What do we got? 5 minutes on this stuff. So anyway, that's the plan. Is that I can hang out here. They can spawn here. They can fall on my head. I can farm them. It'll be safe because there'll be a border, right? I'm just hoping by rebuilding all this, I'm not going to ruin the spawn. You know what I mean? Like, I hope they still spawn here. Because normally when I come down this ladder, there's a couple big ones here already. That's why I got this idea. And now knowing they can fall on my head, that's even more exciting. I think that's really cool, actually. So then, we just have to decide where we're going to, you know, chop this off at the ceiling. Like, where are we going to cut this off? I was thinking, I don't know. Let's just look a second here. Probably cut it off wherever it would make the most logical sense. Yeah, like here maybe. Actually, I could just cut off this whole thing, huh? Just cut all this down. No, that's cutting off too much. Maybe I'll just cut it off here. Like just cut it through here maybe. I don't need to take everything. I don't know. I just have to decide what looks nice and what's logical. I think what'll end up happening is I'll just start doing my border around the edge. See, there's one, but he's on the wrong side of the fence. He can jump the fence though. I'm pretty sure he can jump the fence. Can't you? Can't you jump the fence? Maybe not. I better get out my hole I made for myself. Maybe he can't jump the fence. This guy's still hanging out. Sorry. Fall on my head. Come on. Anywho, I will make my border around here, and then that'll determine where I cut this off, how high I cut it off. See how there's this natural curve here. Wherever the border ends up, oh, there's stuff back there too. We'll see. We'll see. Once I get started, we'll have to see how far back I want to go. Yeah, see, I was thinking about cutting it off like right here, which isn't that huge, but it's enough for them to drop and spawn, because they do spawn in this little area. So cut it off here, and then wherever the natural flow is, that's where we'll cut the ceiling off. Like, just probably right there above the red ones. Probably. So there you go. I just realized this episode is so long, we're not going to make a magical cut and it'll be done. I will end this episode here. Let me get a good selfie somewhere. Let's get a good selfie. There we go. I'm going to end the episode here. I'm waiting for them to fall on my head. And then I will do my work off camera, and the next episode will be a show and tell episode. And there's one way over there. So there you go. I'm going to get out of here before I get hit in the head and put my kids to bed, and I'll see you next time. Except what do you do when this happens? When you come home and you have a giant cubes in your house and you can't get through. Then what do? You guys even fit in here? I guess you can. I saw him when I was coming up the stairs, the ladder, and that's how I knew to hit the record button again. Oh good, and they got some creamy balls. Alrighty, well that's all I wanted to show you because I thought that was kind of funny. You're trying to get home and you can't even get home. Of course this will all be greatly protected eventually. And there you go. I'll see you next time for real this time.